digital thermometer. So it is easy to use and safety and provides fast results, making it an ideal choice for infant care. So overall, these items are appropriate for infant babies because they address specific needs related to cleanliness and overall health, and which are all vital for the well-being and care for newborns or infants.
It is very important for infants to be supervised by parents. The items that we chose are just generalized to what a typical baby needs. We found these items appropriate because they are what can keep a baby's hygiene healthy and they keep them entertained, especially with teething. So this is what we call a teether. These kind of toys are what helps a baby or an infant allow the teeth to grow faster.
We decided to put these things together along with a brochure that may help those parents that are taking care of an infant. In this brochure, this may give some helpful but generalized advice that may help the mother care for the mother and the baby. There was a challenge to pick what to give for an infant because caring for them can be complex and they need specific kinds of care. But we narrowed it down to general need of an infant.
For our group, which is the toddler age, we decided to coloring materials or art materials such as crayons, color pencil, and also coloring materials. I think
Coloring book and Lego.
building blocks because it's an example of educational toys that encourage learning for the toddlers and also promote cognitive and fine motor skills development. Because we all know that in the toddler stage, they are still refining their creativity and their hand-eye coordination and motor skills. So by these items, it will gradually help them find their motor skills and hand-eye coordination.
So in addition to that, we chose also a pieces or a building blocks for a toddler because they are on the stage of creativity and they need to have something that would entertain them at the same time. And the consideration that we have on choosing the right toy or stuff for them is that, of course, the safety. We chose materials that are lead-free or toxic-free and that they are safe when in terms of size, which is not wrong for them to swallow or get choked. So we have a lot of stuff that are safe or toxic free, such as like on the crayon we have this honey or bee wax form of crayons, which are lead free, safe for their skin or if they swallow or chew. And for the building blocks, we have to choose a bigger pieces so that it will be safe for them.
So next is for the preschooler. We chose these items, Play-Doh, and also Barbie and crayons. So for this, for the play, it is appropriate for the preschoolers because this play offers several developmental benefits, such as their fine motor skills, their creativity, and of course sensory development, and their social skills. And as well as for the Barbie toy, this shows their, it also shows the age appropriateness, and yeah, for some Barbie dolls and accessories are designed for kids and may not, some of it are not suitable for preschoolers.
also need it also needs supervision from the parents if we're going to use this Barbie because if we decide to introduce this Barbie doll to preschool, it is good to supervise their play and to ensure they use them safely and yeah, not put it in their books for some small parts of the we got the color markers and papers because these materials promote creativity, fine motor skills, and expression. For its safety, color markers and papers are generally safe, but parents should supervise to prevent ingestion of materials or unsafe usage. Parents should supervise our children when using markers to ensure safety handling and prevent any accidental misuse. So additional is car toys for boys at our school because car toys encourage imaginary play and fine motor skills. For its safety, car toys are generally safe, but limited guidance is required mainly to ensure safe usage and prevent choking hazard. Some car toys have small parts. Next is dental care. Dental care teach children about oral hygiene and are important for their health. Dental care kits are generally safe, but parents should provide each appropriate toothbrush and supervise to prevent swallowing of the toothpaste. Next is the alcohol spray for hand hygiene kasi mga school may sila magdalo sa labas. So, alcohol spray, tawag sa dito alcohol spray because it can be used for hand hygiene, particularly during times of illness or pandemics. Tapos yung naman sa labas. Alcohol spray can be hazardous or resistant or misused, so it should be stored up. Which quality needed, then parents should use alcohol spray for preschoolers or guide them in safe and proper use of or misuse.
So for the school age, what we made is toothpaste with toothbrush, and then we also put in deodorant. We're good. And then next we put in some basic toys. Here is one wooden puzzle.
I think it's the one that you tried it.
Next is a Rubik's Cube. And then lastly, we supplied the jumper. So, why did we choose these things? Are these things appropriate for this age? We believe that these items are appropriate for this age because around this time, they're trying to figure themselves out. They're trying to each age has a different outlook from each other. So our items are very vast and very widespread.
Okay. Yeah, also, we're good. What age are they again? It's school age, right? And their age, what stage are they in Erickson? It's stage rating in
Erickson, they just treat us.
yeah, industry versus inferiority. So they need to have something they can be proud of. They need to have a certain skill or a certain product or a certain output that they can show off to other people. That not necessarily denotes their character. It just denotes that they were able to do something. Also, the reason these are so diverse is because they need to be able. Not every kid has. We can figure out for sure. Even if you know that kid for so long, you don't know if
let's say that that kid is smart. You're not sure, even if that kid is smart, he can solve a Rubik's cube, or he will be able to um, produce a proper output for puzzles and stuff. Maybe his skills is more into jump ropes. He can perform more jump ropes at that time. So we can really know for sure. But we just need that kid to feel that he can do something. So that's why those are the items.
Right. So again, like what my partner said, the challenges of our school is that they are very rigorous, and because of these different big differences between each age from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 11, 12, right? You always have to ask them about what these children have been achieved, not based on what stage you think that the children has achieved, if that makes any sense. So for these things, we do have, again, we do have to very good like that. That's why for these things, sometimes if it's the Rubik's Cube, this helps them with their problem-solving skills to make sure, right, for industry facing superiority, they want to make sure they have accomplished it. And if that's not what they feel like is an accomplishment, or maybe building things like the puzzles, if that's not it, then maybe act more actively. Because around this time, especially in the older short age, they're more about being transitioning from that cooperative play to a more competitive play. So they're going to be a little bit more focused on the active side. So that's why we have a jump program just to make sure that they have that energy to go. That's why it's very hard for us to take just one single specific item.
Yeah. Actually, as we pick this, we know for sure, this is for sure. Not all of these items will be used. I mean, not all of these items will actually be, used properly to the point that they can be proud of it. And most likely, once they start, and then because the challenge with this age is, once they start and they find that what they're doing, they're not good at what they're doing, they're not going to be challenged and like, oh, I want to be good at this. They'll just rather move on and try another stuff and then figure out what they're good at that. That's why it has to be very savvy for us. And we can just pick just for the PVP, we can just pick all of that for the item. So because it has to be bad. And you can try something that's really different. And maybe there's more chances to be. So that's how we do it. And it's safe. It's safe, by the way, because at this age, they already, they're not much into ingesting stuff. There are some small pieces especially for the dinosaur, right? But it's safe. For the brochure, we have here how to beat humans. Because at that age, they're going to be away from their home already, right? They're going to be on an environment that is apart from a home that is a safe environment. So this is a brochure guide for the students, for the kids, and for the parents as well. It contains details like what to watch out for, if to know if their kid is being bullied, how to guide their kid to not do bullying themselves, and a guide for the kid to know what they generally for. That's all.
For the age adolescent, the appropriate items that we use is some hygiene things. First item is feminine pads and feminine wash. For the feminine pads, this is crucial for those women's break, especially for girls, when they already have their menarche. And they are designed with a focus on absorption and hygiene. Then for the feminine wash, this
still need a parent to be involved. Teaching proper hygiene practices is essential for your child and adolescents. Parents should be involved in teaching younger children how to use body soap effectively. As teenagers become independent, they may manage their personal hygiene routines, but parents should still ensure that they have access to suitable body soap and furnishing hygiene habits.
Next is toothbrush and toothpaste. Brushing your teeth plays a crucial role in preventing cavities during this period by effectively removing food particles and sugar that can contribute to tooth decay. And adolescents should brush their teeth at least twice a day, preferable after meals, and use fluoride toothpaste in accordance with recommended guidelines.
So for this, like this age, most adolescents should have the mental skills and understanding necessary to perform basic oral hygiene without direct parental involvement. However, parents play a crucial role in ensuring their teenagers maintain good oral hygiene. So it's also a good idea for parents to check in with their kids from time to time to read for their present correctly and do it consistently, especially if there are any concerns about the oral health. So also, parents should also schedule regular dental checkups with a dentist, and also they need to educate their teenagers about the importance of oral hygiene to reinforce the value of responsible household.
Next is notebook and pen. This is not part of hygiene, but it's appropriate for the age of adolescence. And encouraging adolescents for journaling and creative writing among individuals aged 13 to 20 is highly beneficial during this critical phase of development. This activity offers a range of advantage. They provide valuable outlet for identity formation, allowing adolescents to explore and define their evolving beliefs, values, and personal narrative in a private and reflective space.
So for journaling, it can be a private and personal activity, and adolescents may choose to journal independently. However, parents can introduce the practice of journaling, provide guidance, and offer emotional support if the individual wishes to share their thoughts and experiences. So this involvement can be helpful, especially when journaling is used as a therapeutic tool.
For the last item is the reading book. Encouraging reading among individuals aged 30 to 20 bring out significant advantage. And passive, cognitive, emotional, and personal development. Reading actively stimulates cognitive growth by exposing young minds to diverse ideas, vocabulary, and perspective, thereby enhancing critical thinking skills, comprehension abilities, and knowledge across various topics.
So for books, parents can encourage a love of reading from a young age by reading to their children and providing age-appropriate books. As children go into adolescence, they may choose their own books independently. While parents can recommend books and discuss reading choices, older teenagers may prefer more autonomy in their reading selections.
The challenges of selecting this item for young kids is selecting items for young kids can be challenging task due to their evolving needs, preferences, and stage of development. Some of the challenges includes changing interest, peer influence, budget constraints, privacy and independence, educational value, safety.
So for our brochure, we made a topic about teenage pregnancy. So as we all know nowadays, it is one of the common problems in our society.
Let's ask you guys, let me ask you guys, what have you realized upon doing all of this? What did you realize?
there's many stages in ages, right? So there's very complex kind of care. So we must learn how to adapt as nurses, how to properly care depending on the patients that
So I realized that those stages also varies from the children's upbringing and support and environment. So that's also a big factor for them.
What is our items, right? We have here Rubik's Cube and the plans are stuff, right? I already told you that I like that. And regarding my class, I wasn't really given that much, stuff like that. There are some stages in my life where where those things are provided, like for clothing, I guess, but for some, not so much. So up till now, I'm still looking for those kind of stuff. That's what they call it, healing the inner child, I guess. So, but still, I still feel blessed knowing that there are some items that were given to me during that time. And I was blessed to receive those items and develop and those items helped me develop my personality now. So, are you guys proud of anything? Like your parents proud?
Me, I'm proud of as you guys presenting your items. I think of my two kids, which is one is toddler and one is young kids. That all the stages that you talk about in this presentation fits on the age of my sons. So I'm just proud that they're in a good developmental stage.
With all of this realization that we get from this activity, how would you apply it?
Personally, I think I'm going to speak for all of us that since we're all nurses here, that we're just going to use the knowledge that we get, the knowledge that we learn in order to apply it within not only in the hospital setting, but also when we have our families, when we have our kids. We're going to use what we learn in order to properly care for them and to identify if something may be wrong or if they may need help. And we're always going to be there, not only as a nurse, but also as possible parents.
We're done. Want to end with a prayer, Cathlene?
Help us, Lord, to remember those things of the night. Forgive us all our sins and destroy us.